Hi there. Welcome to Forum Fridays. My name is Mark Florka. I'm the Community Forum Manager for Bakerpedia and our Baker Forum. In Forum Fridays, we talk about things that are going on with the forum, related to the forum, and various different interesting ideas and opportunities to get the conversation started. Few things to cover off today. One of the interesting conversations going on that has just started is Sergio is asking about the effects of uh, chemical leavening in cakes on sensory. Specifically, he's mentioned excess. So, my thoughts are that kind of depends on whether it's excess acid, excess sodium bicarbonate, or both. The soda gives a burn on the palate. The excess acid will leave a bitter taste and somewhat sour sometimes, depending on the acid. And of course, it can also have other effects on the textural properties, which can change flavor and things like that too. So please join us, add your experience, your knowledge, your questions to this conversation. We'd love to hear from you. Another question we have is artisan dough rounder. We have a gentleman who has a bakery where they are rounding their artisan doughs by hand on the bench, and he wants to get the bakers off the bench just a little bit more. And it's asking about a Mechatherm unit. If anybody has more insights on that, please do share. There's a lot of different artisan type rounders out there. Would love to get feedback from others to help a member out here. That would be fantastic. Then we have lecithin for shelf life in cookies. Um, while lecithin will help with the softness and shelf life of cookies, if softness is what you're looking for, it will not prevent mold growth or things like that. It does work in conjunction with the right types of fats, meaning that you need to have some solids and some liquids, not all saturated fat. And also together, of course, with humectants like inverted sugar or corn syrups, glucose, etc., to sugars that won't recrystallize readily, and that helps keep the cookie soft, and the lecithin helps with that in emulsifying the water into the fat, and there it kind of helps keep it away from the sugar, which would otherwise might help it recrystallize easier. Um, Another couple of questions are on preservatives. One is the usage rates of sorbate, um, and the usage rates of sodium metabisulfite. These might be some things, hopefully, Richard Charpentier, our innovation colleague, Bakery Innovation, who's hosted a number of the podcasts as well. He has a little more experience on the preservative side than I have, so hopefully he can chime in there on that. One of the last topics I have today is super interesting, and it's a conversation we have going on regarding cake in a can. Janie from Japan is looking to produce a apple and carrot cake to be able to find another means of marketing and selling her applesauce. Um, this is basically targeting opportunities in disaster areas and things like that, where of course Japan has seen more than their fair share of earthquakes and tsunamis and now COVID-19 and typhoons over the last couple of years. And so they rely, of course, on long-term storage rations to help feed people with that. And most of these are all quite nutritious and of course, they're savory. And so nice to have something sweet as a little emotional pick me up to feed your soul, so to speak, would be a great opportunity, I think. So, Janie has been very kind to share that idea with us and looking for help with her project from us. And we have quite a conversation going back and forth there. Janie is very open to learning, self-admitted novice, and appreciates that in our community we welcome everyone because we're all about sharing knowledge and learning. I learned so much from you and from Richard and Dr. Lin and others, and hopefully I'm able to contribute a little bit with some of my experience as well. And so that's what it's all about. We don't put other people down. We're all here to lift each other up and to have opportunities together. And so it's very nice of Janie to acknowledge that, as she has apparently been kind of brushed off in some other forums. And so I'm very glad to hear that we are a welcoming voice out there for everyone. And so welcome, Janie, and everybody. Please give her, I believe it's a young lady. I'm not sure. I'm making assumptions here, and the old fart that I am, right? Hopefully, welcome to the forum. Hopefully, we get a warm welcome, and everybody contributes to the conversation to help with this very interesting cake in a can project. And speaking of contributing to the conversation, we are all learning. As I learn about the forum and the interface in the back end of things, so behind the scenes, like where the Wizard of Oz is cranking and everything. And so we've discovered some glitches and realized that if you are a member and have not been able to post, please email us. Email me, mark.florka at mark.florka@bakerpedia.com, old habit, or support@bakerpedia.com. And we will get your account activated. We think that some people are missing the activation email. It's important that you click on the link in the activation email. This helps us prevent spammers from getting into the community and clogging up the forum with useless things that are not relevant to our subject matter. And so I'm going to try resending the activation emails, so hopefully it doesn't end up in your junk if you have bakerpedia.com whitelisted. And we look forward to seeing you all in the forums, and have a wonderful weekend. And we'll talk to you again next Friday. Bye-bye.